Week 2 of the Rainbow Six Siege Collegiate Championship has come and gone, and we're here to recap what happened in the second week of play. Let's start with Power Rankings. Week 2 Power Rankings keeps University of Akron at number 1, with Texas Tech, UGA, Grand Canyon, Michigan Tech, Purdue, and UAH also retaining their spots. University of Wisconsin-Whitewater moves up to 8th place from 10th. University of Tulsa and Kettering University enter the top 10 at 9th and 10th respectively. Next, let's highlight what happened on our official broadcast. First match was University of Tulsa versus UTSA, starting off on Tulsa's pick, Cafe. Tulsa takes the first 2 rounds handily. Round 3 ends with Toon from UTSA nearly pulling out a win, but Meat Grid secures the round for Tulsa. UTSA then comes back with a vengeance, winning the next 6 rounds in a row with a flawless round 6. In round 10 for the match point, UTSA takes the win for the first map with yet another flawless round. Map 2 heads to Theme Park, UTSA's pick. Tulsa starts off by taking the first 5 rounds. UTSA finally takes rounds 6 and 7, but Tulsa finished out the second map by securing the next 2 rounds, taking it to the decider map, Oregon. With UTSA defending first, UTSA scores the first 2 rounds of map 3 before Tulsa comes back to take the next 4 rounds. With Tulsa now on defense, UTSA secures the next 2 rounds to tie the score and make it anyone's win. While UTSA managed to take 1 more round, Tulsa ends up securing the last 3 rounds needed to win the map and the match. The second match featured was Purdue University versus The Ohio State University. Purdue takes map 1 on Cafe handily 7-2 with 2 flawless rounds. On Consulate, map 2 starts off much less decisively, with Purdue taking the early round advantage only for Ohio State to catch up and take it to match point in round 12. Poseidon and Purdue secures round 12 with a 3K for Purdue, taking the map to overtime. Purdue scores the first round of overtime, only for Ohio State to take the next round. Purdue closes out the map and the match by securing round 15 for a Purdue victory, 2-0 over Ohio State. Now to our featured play submitted by our players. This week's clip is from Brown University versus University of Albany in the Collegiate Championship. Slickly from Brown University, who, after diving out a window, cleans up with a quad kill.
There's one standing on the ventilator.
Last up, we take a look at what matches to keep an eye out for Week 3. Kettering versus Michigan Tech tops the list as 2 top 10 teams face off against each other. Other matches are University of Wisconsin-Whitewater versus Wisconsin-Madison, UCSD versus Northern Arizona University, Illinois State versus The Ohio State, Texas A&M versus Auburn, and Louisiana State versus UCF. And that's what happened in Week 2 of the Rainbow Six Siege Collegiate Championship. Tune in next week to keep up on what goes down in Week 3.